And we're live. Welcome to
Hello.
Drink and Draw,
Hello.
Friday night show by Comics. And tonight we are drawing The Crow. So yes, that should be a lot of fun. Even I've drawn one. So yeah, there you go.
Oh my god,
No
really? You
excuse.
drew?
No excuse, anyone.
Yeah.
No excuse.
Well, okay, I have an excuse. I don't like drawing.
That's
I'm just
no
here for the drink.
excuse.
No good excuses then.
Draw with words.
Draw with words. I should make poems every time now.
Oh, I like
Do
it.
it.
Okay,
Oh,
you've made
you have
promises
to.
What have I
tonight.
You have
done?
to.
You have made
You have
promises
to.
tonight.
I screwed myself over now.
Yep.
But it makes our life so
You
much
have to.
better.
Yeah, so this week is The Crow. It says, what made you pick that?
I got this.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
mad.
So yeah,
I see,
it's the
I
full
see.
volume. It's the special edition. I don't know what's special about it yet. I've still got to get into it. Yes.
Nice.
I
For
thought
people
it
who
would be
don't
more
know,
fun, and we could reminisce on the old Crow, the original Crow, the Crow comic, the Crow original movie, and not really think too much about this new one that I've heard so many wonderful things about.
Had you read the Crow? Had you read the Crow before?
A very, very long time ago, so I have very vague memories of it. That's why I got this to reread it.
Right, yeah.
yeah, I'm the
Yeah,
same. I
similar,
haven't read it
yeah.
for years.
I
Yeah.
almost forget it, to be honest. It was that long
But-
ago.
The first time I encountered it was in a trade magazine. The magazines that would come out talking about different projects. That's actually where I saw it
Yes.
first. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
which one it was. I can't remember the name of that trade magazine, but I was intrigued by the artwork, so that's when I looked at it.
I think the artwork is pretty astounding. It's it's just really interesting, and looking at the different art styles of like decades gone by too, it was like the movie really different for the
Yeah.
time that it was done in.
Yeah.
Now you have like Sandman and things like that, which kind of follow the same
Sure.
sort of style of that dreamy, not real but real escape. And
Yeah.
I think it really did push the boundaries of what a comic can be.
Sure.
And I
sure.
think it's probably influenced quite a lot of people as well nowadays.
Well, it was big because it was a creator-owned title in black and white, and black and white was big for anything alternative back then. I don't know that it was ever put in color, was it? It was
No,
never colored.
no.
I don't think.
No,
Not that one, not the original one. Like McFarlane
Right.
did ones later on with Image.
Right.
but
Okay.
but these ones, no, they were never coloured.
Yeah. And I think they captured obviously the gothic feel in the movie quite well.
Yeah.
So that rang true, which was good.
And the movie was what inspired a huge wave of goths in the early 90s.
Sure.
Well,
And
it's,
it changed the feeling of goth, not only culture but what is it? I'm not saying costumes, but like the
Aesthetics.
design. Yes,
Fashion,
thank
yeah.
you. I'm the writer here, and I can't get the words out. This is great.
Writer, no speaker.
Oh. Yeah,
How are you going to make the poem?
I need my thesaurus. I need my word. So it really influenced the whole different genre because goths were completely different in the 80s. They were more punk styled. And when you got into the late 90s, they became this dark with the eye spikes and the more heavy makeup, which then, yes, exactly like Paul's artwork in the back, it gave rise to that sort of new look, and then which pushed that into the vampiric look, which came after that one. Don't ask me why I know so much about goth fashion, but I do for some odd reason.
Was there any relationship between goth fashion and black metal?
Black metal wasn't really a thing until the mid-90s. It was more grunge first, and then the offshoots of metal sort of started to pop up.
Right.
Metal now has so many offshoots. It's got
Yeah.
Subgenres.
Yeah, it's not even like, I think heavy metal is now like more mainstream metal.
Sure.
And then when you go into the other genres, then you're starting to get into the weird stuff, which I absolutely love. But yeah, it's weird how one movie, and like was an indie movie, became not only a cult classic but moved itself into its own sort of wave throughout the 90s. And I think in the 90s too, people were really, I'm not going to say depressed, but they were more into the grunge. You know, you look at Nirvana. You know, Nirvana was around at that time, and we started to get more of that darker side of the world. So
we also had hair.
And what a
I still have
soundtrack
hair.
too, right?
Oh my god, the soundtrack is legendary for an indie film as well. To make something so good like that, it's like, how did they foresee this? But I guess they were just trying to do the story justice, and when you try and do something justice like that, you know, you're going to come out with an epic film. But yeah, it was crazy how well it was done. And then obviously the main character or the main actor dying on set, I think cemented it in history. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people went to see it, because the actor died.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was my. I guess we'll get into it. I don't know, but I was a Brandon Lee fan first, and then I discovered The Crow and the comic, and as a result, which was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a few bizarre fan theories as to what happened on set, which I've been enjoying. The very random things, like it was a cult that had staged this. I was like, oh yeah, sure, let's get into that. So yeah, it's amazing how one movie can spark an entire world around it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I'm
Still
guessing
don't know how pirate metal came about, but that's pretty cool too.
I
It's just
freaking
people
love
singing
pirate
about
metal.
their lives.
Yes.
They're like, we're pirates, we'll sing about it.
Chris is just
This
like, what? Why?
Pirate metal?
Pirate metal.
Yeah, it's
they
pirate
sing
metal.
about
A
being
friend
pirates.
introduced me to it. It's the main metal I know
There's
now.
dwarf metal as well.
Yep.
Oh, dwarf metal's so good.
Dwarf metal
Playing
is
the
so
diggy diggy
awesome.
holes.
What?
I love it.
Wait, what? I was drawing and I heard dwarf metal. What happened?
Dwarf
Yeah,
metal.
there's
That's what he
there's
said.
a couple of bands now that are all under the subgenre of dwarf metal.
Yeah.
Google it; it's amazing.
Okay, fair. I must admit, I do prefer pirate metal over dwarf metal, though. Hailstorm's coming to Adelaide in February, and I'm
my
going to see
friends
them
are gonna
for
go
like
see that.
this time, I think.
Yeah, my friends just were debating tickets the other day when we were playing Magic. So
Yep.
that's my geek showing, by the way.
Geeks always welcome.
So I'm guessing Hans here who prefers the old to the new movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched the new.
I haven't even seen it, but I've heard enough.
I didn't even know that there was going to be, or I didn't even know that there was a new movie until
There shouldn't
I was
have been.
looking up pictures for references for this episode. So
Don't see it. Ignore it.
yeah, it looks a bit different, but I haven't looked at it hard enough to figure out if it looks like it's good or. I'm sure people love it though, right? I'm sure everybody's really happy about it.
Look, some people do like it. Some people
It's
don't
new.
like it. Yeah,
they
but
took something old and changed it a bit and made it new. Everybody loves that, right?
Only someone who hasn't seen the original is free enough to like the new one, because they won't have a comparison. But anyone who's seen the old one is obviously more likely to like it. And when you think about it, the only reason to remake something is to make it as good or better. And I've said this about cover songs. If you're not making it as good or better, what's the justification for remaking it?
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
We got a fun fact here.
Yeah.
Stunt double that plays the crow in the movie after Braden's death is the director for John Wick.
Yeah,
Oh, that
I
is
was
a
going to
fun
say
fact.
that. Yeah, Chad Stahelski, because Stahelski, so he was the stuntman from the 90s, right? Like he was a martial artist and stuntman, and he was the body double for Brandon Lee. So when you watch The Crow, the bits when he goes back to the apartment and you don't really see his face, that's all him, I think. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Well, it explains why John Wick is so martial arts heavy and
Sure.
stunt
He's
heavy.
got that background. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, that completely
I bet he
explains
checks
those
the guns.
movies. But yeah, so The Crow has quite a big franchise, from anything from movies to art. Hello, Dave. To comics, obviously a wild amount of merch over the years, things like that. It's branched out into people obviously cosplaying it, people writing different fan fictions about it. So the legend of the Crow has very much seeped into pop culture over the years as well, which is fantastic. Like we said before,
I'm not even
iconic
that
for the
old.
80s. But yeah, like for an indie thing, I think that's what all indie people do strive for, is to have something that is like stamped in immortality, which is their work. So definitely The Crow is one of those things. I didn't watch it in the 90s. I would say I've watched it probably in the early 2000s when I was younger. And I am guilty of doing the makeup when I was younger. I'm sure there are photos somewhere of me in my youth with I call them the spike lines. I think
Nice.
everyone was at some point when they wanted to be a rebel. And again, that's what makes the character so iconic, was that choice of costume and outfit as well. You know, I think that's what made him so striking in the movie. And Laura was saying before we jumped on, you know, the way as one of the deleted scenes where he puts on the makeup, you know, it's that smear, almost like I hate that I'm doing this, but I love that I'm doing this at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I think he was trying to mask. He didn't know who he was, so he needed something to mask himself. I think that's why, like, I think he picked the mask that was hanging on his mirror, because he didn't really know what was happening, and he needed to,
Yeah. So.
Well, in the movie, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the comic, unfortunately. I will have to go and reread it after this, but definitely the movie very much struck home for me. Every time I've watched it, it's that little piece of nostalgia and that little piece of emo. I think it's happy emo at that point.
Nice. We've got a bit of chatter about the new one.
Razzie Award. Yeah, absolutely. It is Razzie Award-winning material.
No awards at all.
Yeah, unfortunately, they did not do this one justice. And I feel bad because we were just talking about the main actor, the Skarsgård kid. He's a really great actor.
Good. He
and
is.
I feel like they cast him in such a bum role. Or well, you know, maybe it was the direction, maybe just, you know, sometimes that magic just can't be replicated. You know?
Yeah.
And sometimes doesn't need to be replicated, let's be honest.
Absolutely not, it doesn't. You know?
Well, there was a few sequels and they didn't do Crash Shot themselves, you know, but they kept trying.
You know what? The TV show was decent because Mark Dacascos actually looks a bit like Brandon Lee, but he wasn't bad either. But the TV show was half decent, actually. Yeah, it's Stairway to Heaven. I think it was The Crow Stairway to Heaven, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Cool.
Added a bit more mythos to it, didn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely. So I think
there was a fair bit of time apart, wasn't there, between the original and those?
There was there was a good chunk of time apart. But this film so it was made, I think it was made with a budget of like under $1 million back in the 90s, and having $1 million movie in the 90s was a lot. This movie ultimately grossed $50 million.
That's huge
Right.
considering it costs
Just-
to make.
That's huge.
Just in the United States and America, and then it made another
Yeah, right.
$43 million internationally.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Very good.
it made a lot.
Yeah.
it
Texas,
really did.
Texas
Texas
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Massacre
Massacre,
apparently
yeah.
made $50 million when it was released. The director never saw any of it because apparently there was mob involvement in the financing. But oh well.
That doesn't surprise
Really?
me.
Probably.
Yeah.
That absolutely doesn't surprise me. So with this series as well, there was also more to this as well. So there was the Crow the Salvation, and then Crow, I think, the Wicked Prayer as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So there were more movies.
There was a
that
few.
were-
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was one directed by Rob Zombie as well, which is very interesting. So again, people have kept this alive, and like you were saying, the TV series too. People have wanted to keep this idea alive, and I think it did die down in the early 2000s, and that was obviously different things were happening in the world and whatnot. But now I feel like they're trying to bring it back, and they're trying to bring that nostalgia back, as they're trying to do with most things, and it just went to poop.
Yep.
Well, it's the, what's it called? It's like the 30-year cycle of nostalgia, or
Yes.
the 20 years. Yeah,
Yes.
it's that, like, it's why, like, 90s stuff is becoming big again.
Anything from the 90s now is worth its weight in gold. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because
Cool.
the 90s people are just trying to get their youth back, or if they're just trying to escape back into their youth.
Yeah.
It's probably that.
Like, the amount of people trying to find Game Boys and Nintendo 64s and, you know, the Pokemon card scene at the moment is ballistic.
Wow.
It's like, when did this...
trading card games are huge still. It's a really big thing, the trading cards, man.
The game is massive now. Massive.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did this all come back? I feel like I should, like, it's really sad that I can't, you know, de-age myself. I'm like, it's.
I mean,
it's
you can
all
just start
here.
playing it again.
No thanks. I look at the cards now and I'm like, I wouldn't know what to do with this.
I mean,
I didn't know what to do
I'm
with
like
them
that
then.
with Magic, and I play it every week. So
Yeah, well, that's to be fair. Magic changes every week.
that's true.
That's
True.
that's the worst part. But
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
so some interesting facts about the Crow. But I
Does
do
anyone know
love
if
the
this is
character.
true?
What? Always used to.
Does
Yes.
anyone know, Brendan? Did he really?
Yes. I don't think he drove it all the time. I think he drove it for a little bit.
Yep.
So.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure that was one of the quirks. And this is another fan conspiracy theory: is that it was sort of like the Heath Ledger moment where he became so obsessed with being the Crow that he actually told somebody to shoot him so he could die as the Crow.
No.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, do these people have nothing to do with their time?
That one's a bit bullshit. I don't know.
Like, I'm like, do these people have lives? I read a lot of weird conspiracy theories today, just for
Bet
shits
you
and
did.
giggles while I was on my way home from work. I was like, oh, I've fallen into this hole. Like, I just wanted to look up some normal stuff. And then I had a stunt double for Keanu Reeves on The Matrix. All these, the fact that Brendan, who was one of the Wachowskis in Vision, playing Neo. Oh, that's cool.
That would have been cool.
That's
Yeah, because
cool.
was he Keanu Reeves stunt double as well? Is that what they said? Yeah, I think that's right. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very much that sort of trippy 90s feel to it, isn't it? Like The Matrix. Well, when was The Matrix? The 2000 was when The Matrix came out?
Yeah.
98? 98.
Yeah.
Really?
Late 90s, yeah. So it has that same sort of vibe to it, that very typical 90s darkness.
It would have also been
Remind me
Hello,
of
Joe.
City.
film as well.
What an awesome soundtrack! Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees with the soundtrack. I probably will play it tomorrow while I am working on stuff. Now that I want to re-listen to it.
The Nine Inch Nails,
Oh.
Dead Souls is one of my favorites. It's awesome.
The Avengers is actually more comic accurate. Yes, I have a funny feeling it is more comic accurate. I think because it is a TV show, or the other movies, they got a bit more time to do the research. And I think this is what the new movie missed the mark on. They had the material, they had all the source material sitting there, and they just out the window.
Yeah, love it when they do that.
So, but how's everybody's drawing going?
Oh,
I want
I
to see
just made
pictures.
a massive black mark.
You did that last time, didn't you?
You wanna see?
What? Make massive mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to share my
It's
screen?
a happy little accident.
Yes, everybody share their screens.
Okay.
Jeez. I mean,
I'm
my
gonna
share
have
it.
to show mine. I'm gonna have to show mine at the
Do-
end.
do I
just
randomly
to
pick
check
someone?
the-
You get to share yours at the end. Poor Tom.
Yeah.
Poor
Sorry
Tom.
about that.
He is working on an iPad for everybody who's wondering what is going on.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
ancient technology from 2016.
We got all the digital workers tonight. So who am I picking on first?
You can pick on me. I'm technically supposed to be one of the hosts, and I haven't said anything. So I got.
Move. Oh, that's very cool. We want us.
Ooh, damn.
There we are, down the side. Good stuff.
Yeah, I got
pretty good,
challenged last time. I got challenged last time to draw from scratch from the beginning because usually I prepare a little bit. So I've just been like focusing. But yeah.
And this
That's
is
going
with your
alright.
new clip art.
Yeah. Yeah. So trying to learn Clip Studio Paint because there are some things that you can do in Clip Studio Paint that you can't do in Photoshop.
It's worth hanging in there, man. It's a really good program.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it's a little bit stops and starts of like, hang on, how do I get this effect? Because I'm sure I should be able to, but I found it's not terribly intuitive to someone who uses Photoshop. Like there are a lot of little things that are just quite different, but there are some things that I really like that when I've gone back to Photoshop, I've kind of like on autopilot done like press this button. Oh wait, no, that's not in Photoshop. That's only in Clip Studio. Bugger. But yeah, like it took me a while to figure out that rather than having like all of the settings for the brushes be like automatic on everything you pick, and you kind of have to instead all of the brushes have their own settings that you change each time and they remember them, and it's really useful, but you also have to make them all active. Like, so it's like the opacity for this brush, which is one of my own that I loaded in, I didn't have that setting active, so I was like, I've just put this brush in and all I can do is change the size. I can't change the opacity. Why? I don't understand. And then found the little wrench in the corner that was like,
Yeah.
French.
But
Yeah.
the inking is much sharper than Photoshop, I've found.
Oh yeah, 100%. The inking.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I noticed. Was the inking is so much better.
Yep.
Like
and
Nick's-
that's why I swapped over as well, because there's some really good things in Photoshop, but everything's just already set up in Clip. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Nick can probably tell. Like, I've been bombarding her with like, I'm setting up new pages in Clip Studio. Does this actually work?
Does this look right? No, it
Does
does
this-
not.
Yeah, there
No,
have been a few where she's gone, no, this is
That's
entirely wrong.
real weird. But
Not
no,
gonna lie.
you know,
My favorite thing about Clip Studio is that it gave me a 6-month free trial and did not take my credit card for it. I was like,
Yeah,
yes.
didn't know that was legal.
I mean, I managed to get the permanent license on sale for like $30, one-time payment,
Nice.
and there's Photoshop where you have to pay subscription every month, and it's like $30 or or like what is it? It's like $100 a year or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like $700 outright or something.
Yeah.
Ouch.
So
yes, it is expensive, but you know, if you have the patience and the fortitude, I think that there are better programs out there, as we can attest right now. And most of the artists here are agreeing, so that's even a better sign.
I'm agreeing as I draw in Photoshop because I'm on my computer.
What an artist am I?
But it's like the C button to like turn your brush into something that you can kind of clear stuff away with. I don't think Photoshop can do that, or if it can, I never found it. But like what I'm doing right now is using the paintbrush, and it has all of the paintbrush settings, so I don't have to change the settings of my eraser. And I just hit C, and it's back to being the paintbrush. Although it's kind of hard to tell because I've got very similar colors. But it's fine. Is that, yeah, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, hang on, I haven't been watching it. Oh, there's been a lot of comments that I haven't been watching. Okay, well done.
That's all.
Say hi to
Hi. There are a lot of people on the chat tonight, and I am very happy about this. According to Alex, every single piece of the film from an accident was destroyed immediately, apart from police who had destroyed their own investigation. Ooh, that is kind of cool.
Hmm.
No black market bullet for you, Crow fans.
Oh, of course, they would have had to cut that because of that.
Death in the cut, it would have labeled as snuff film. That's correct. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, here we go, another conspiracy.
Where they said you could see Renan Lee's death. Yes, I read that one too.
I think they changed the scene though. I'm
like,
pretty sure
yeah,
they
you
refilmed
can.
it.
That you apparently could see like a split second where he actually gets shot and then it cuts. And I'm like, they would never leave that in there. Like,
I don't think so. The director was too cut up about it as well. Like, he doesn't even really talk about it much. So
I think you know, when you have that accident, I'm a bit of a obsessive when it comes to the facts about the movie. I think when you do have something that tragic, you want the person's memory to be for the role, not for the death.
So
I heard somewhere that. Oh, no, you go. No, I just heard somewhere that the original comic was inspired by the artist's death of his girlfriend. He got run over by a car or something.
I've heard that too.
You're right. Yeah, car accident. Yeah. Drunk driver or something? Something like that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yes. So the whole thing was
weight
the whole thing was about him trying to deal with all that through the comic book. Yes.
Yeah.
Should we look at someone else?
Adds a bit more weight to it, doesn't it?
Crystal Line.
Yeah, I think the whole idea of the crow has a lot of weight to it. Ooh, I'm getting like anime vibes from this.
That's very cool.
It's a bit so it's going to be a bit of mix of comic, a bit anime, a bit of So, and I'll probably like when I render it, it'll be like simple anime cartoon style, just quick probably.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I've been watching a lot of anime at the moment, so I'm getting that vibe from it.
Yeah, and I like anime like for drawing because it's very dynamic. So it's quite a good thing
and
to.
It works for this character too because he's black and white is very striking.
Yeah. So that's the aim there. Yeah.
So I was just going to quickly ask, and if this is a bit too morbid for YouTube. I knew that the actor passed away shortly after the filming, but I don't actually know what the circumstances are. It sounds like people are saying he was unalived on set.
Yeah, it was a accident with a prop gun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatally
Somehow
wounded.
got a real bullet in it.
Yeah.
No,
There's the moment where he stands on the table and he gets shot and he falls, and that apparently this is where the conspiracy theory comes from as well. That him actually falling is him actually getting shot.
Wait. Are you saying they're saying that when he's in the club on that table is the scene?
Apparently.
I thought it was in the apartment when he was with Shelley when the guys were shooting.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, but apparently they're saying that he got shot in the club on the table, and I'm like, I don't think so. But
Conspiracy theories, gotta love them.
Conspiracy theories. Yeah, but yes, it was confirmed that it was, unfortunately, the prop gun was loaded with a live bullet, and he got shot.
I heard it was the chamber wasn't cleared properly.
Something like
and
that.
It was a blank bullet, and something came out of it. It wasn't a real bullet, but it was like a blank
that's where
bullet.
the other theories come from, that it was a real bullet loaded into the gun. But I'm sitting there going, who in their right mind takes a prop gun to a movie set and loads it with a live bullet? Or even has live ammunition on site?
Clearly someone who isn't in their right mind.
It happened with Bruce Lee too. They're saying he died early, and there were issues with him. People trying to get him killed for showing kung fu to the West, and so they reckon that's all linked. But I mean, you'll never know. I don't know.
But look at that other movie, the Alec Baldwin one, where they had the live bullets on. What in their right mind brings live fire ammunition?
Because
I mean, you've got
it's
two
cheaper
options.
to buy a gun in America than a prop gun.
That's true. But you've got the option of someone not in their right mind, or just some idiot who doesn't know how bullets work.
Yeah. You just think that you learn from these mistakes and they'll never happen again. A proper bullet was caught in the gun. Unfortunate accident. Brandon survived for a while in hospital, but suffered sadly too much damage. Yeah, I heard that he was okay, but it was a fatal wound. So I'm guessing that it either lodged in and maybe shattered or did too much damage.
You're right. It was lodged in his spine, so even if he lived, he may have been in a wheelchair anyway.
Yeah.
It's close range as well.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
So sad.
And the actor who pulled the trigger was distraught for ages. He didn't act for a bit afterwards, I don't think.
I don't know how you would even
go back to it.
Move on from that. Yeah.
Fun Boy, exactly. Yeah, Michael Massey was the actor's name, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not using his name here, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
and had a hard life after. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. Absolutely wouldn't surprise me that they would have.
Oh, here we go. We've got his name, Michael.
Michael Massey,
Fun Boy. Pull the trigger. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate accidents like that would definitely ruin your life and your career, which I'm sure that Alec Baldwin still hasn't gotten over what he did. So
yeah.
Did he get charged for that? Or did someone?
No,
I think it. Yeah.
He got cleared.
Person. Yeah, she got the grunt of it. I don't know what happened with that, but I remember she was under, lack of a better word,
he had to
fire
go to court about it.
Yes. All right, who else's artwork are we going to see next?
We're going to look at Andrew's. Oh, someone just dropped out.
Bit blurry.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I love that it's in the crow.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
this is fun.
This was the original idea. Was I drew the face but didn't know where to put it and didn't know where to put the crow, so I tried to do one of those.
Yeah.
Put the face in the thing.
That's
awesome.
And then I've just added to it. And I thought if I put the gravestones at the back, it's starting to confuse it. And looks like from a distance, it looks like he's standing there. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
I don't know. I was trying something different. I used a bit of a reference. I was looking at. I like to, if I'm drawing something I haven't drawn for a while, I'll go back and look at the original drawings. Like if you're drawing Alice in Wonderland, the original drawings, not from the book, not like the Disney-esque sort of thing. So I was taking a bit of the shading from the original sort of comic and covers and stuff on his face and tried something different. The crow is just from Google Images.
Yeah.
I love the moon in the background. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
It was bigger, but then it looked like it was actually in the graveyard, so we shrank it down a bit.
I just realised I haven't put up the thing to let everyone know where to send their art, so I will do that right now. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Ah, here we go.
Hey, there it is. Yeah, I'm hoping people send in some really cool stuff.
They will. They always do.
I believe in them.
Except when I don't put that link up. Then I get rude messages later on.
Oh, no.
So shall we go to Laura?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
It's looking alright.
Ooh, sexy.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Pleasure myself. I
I
can't
like
decide.
the back turning pose. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's going okay. I started out with the back like here and was like, that's not how bodies work. And had to give him a lot more body. But no, it's going all right. It's been a while since I've done black and white digitally.
Yeah, I've noticed that everybody's sort of doing mostly black and white. I guess it fits the theme.
It's on brand, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I almost never do it, so learning opportunity. I tell myself as I completely screw it up.
Don't do black and white anymore, do you?
No.
I make you do everything in color now.
Yeah.
Forced growth is still growth.
Forced growth.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
No.
I love watching everybody draw on their programs. I have no talent for this, so it's very cool to watch.
Guys, we're faking the talent really well. They'll never notice. Keep it up.
And is everybody drawing on tablets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on, this old thing. I need to get a new pen for my tablet.
I'm on my Wacom. Apparently, that's how it's pronounced.
I still stand by Wacom, not Wacom.
Yeah.
Really?
I always call it Wacom.
Somebody say it in a Japanese accent. It might make more sense.
It's exactly.
Wacom.
It's exactly that.
Wacom.
Yes.
Wacom.
That's cool.
I don't like it. I stand by Wacom.
Very well, Laura.
Thank you. I said it myself.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, Wacom.
Just like saying it, then again, I say a lot of words wrong, but saying Wacom just feels uncomfortable. It's like saying croissant unironically. It just doesn't.
It sounds wacky.
It sounds wacky. Eh?
Oh my gosh.
I enjoyed that. More of that, please.
Should we have a... Maybe we should install a pun meter that goes up.
You're going to count everyone's puns, are you?
The screen's only
Yep.
so high.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't have room for this.
That's my reason. It'll be counting in 5s.
Okay. That makes sense. Oh, that brush made color. I did not realize that. That's okay.
So we have an erase button.
I'm going
Oh,
to take
I'm
it back to all of us. If I can remember how.
What?
I'm going to take it back to all of us.
We didn't see Mike's.
Mike wasn't sharing.
Oh.
No, I'm not sharing until later because
He keep it secret.
I need a bit of time to actually
Keep
get
it
something
safe.
worth sharing. Because I usually I do a lot of drawing beforehand, but I had no time this time. So whatever you see of me will be what I had time for in this one session. So
Nice.
yeah, my ego just won't let me share.
Nice.
My ego won't let me not share.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll share and then beat myself up over it later.
Oh, shush. I think everyone's work is wonderful so far. They're doing very well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There's always yours.
Where's mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
said
in
you
the
do.
in the list of ones to go. I did it earlier. I cheated.
I'm sorry. He cheated.
It's
he
hard
cheated.
to draw while making sure you're doing everything else. So
It is true. It is true. So most of these guys are very diligently staring at their,
good on you,
their little
Rad.
things. What did Rad
Yeah.
I just had to convince Rad that the website was safe.
say?
Oh, Aaron. G'day, Aaron.
I may have made that too many lines.
But we'll call you Rad.
Oh, no, that wasn't what I meant to do. Wrong layer.
The bane of an artist drawing on the wrong layer.
Stupid layers.
Use the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer.
I kept
enjoyed
combining
that.
my layers when we did one of these shows. Kept pressing something with the side of my hand, and it kept combining all the layers together. And I'm like, hang on, I just want this layer to do that. What? Hang on, it's just one layer now.
Yeah. It's not fun.
When you control E, never control E, always control Z.
See, the problem with me was I'd gone way into the image before I realized I'd done that.
Oh,
I'd drawn a lot before I realized that I'd combined the layers.
That's when it's the worst. Is
That's
when
when
you've done it ages ago and you haven't realized.
The undo button isn't going to help me.
With Clip Studio, it backs up every now and then. Like it does a recovery. I can't remember what the default time is, but there's a folder you could probably go back. There's versions of your stuff.
Oh yeah, the old version
That
would
is
be missing
really
most of my
handy.
art. Is what I'm saying.
I think Photoshop might have that now, but I suspect
Photoshop
it might.
has like a small recovery, but it's like really tiny, the window, like, and it's very annoying.
I was going to say, if you back up your editing to OneDrive even, if you've got a Photoshop file, you've got different versions in OneDrive which you can also restore to if you ever
Very clever. Because my Photoshop just hates me.
it doesn't hate you, it hates everyone.
Yes.
It's
That was very good.
It's fair. It's very fair. It's very fair. Yeah. No, sometimes when I'm in the middle of doing something, like I'll be formatting or doing something with the comics, and then it just crashes for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fun.
It's like how my computer doesn't like my tablet, and occasionally it's like, okay, you don't get touch sensitivity today. Reboot me. Go and do it.
I dare you.
I dare you.
Oh God!
It's very
what have I
rude
done?
of it.
Oh, I just realised I have not saved this.
Doing, you are
What?
jumping like a little bean.
I accept. The problem is, I've got Clip Studio on my PC that I usually use for gaming because I haven't moved it to my work laptop yet because my work laptop is full. But I'm so used to drawing on my work laptop, which has like a trackpad, that I've been hitting my keyboard like it's a trackpad on autopilot. So I just like plonk my finger down and hit a random button and go, nope, this is
Nope,
the
that
wrong
wasn't-
machine. That was a keyboard. I mean,
Ooh,
it's
apparently James
even got
over
this
So
little.
I do that, but when I switch between digital and traditional, if I've done like digital drawing for too long, a stint in a row, and then go back to traditional, I'll be like, Control Z.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I'm painting. Never mind.
Yep.
Oh, I
This
did
is
that.
paint
I
on
did that.
canvas. Don't do that.
No, same. I remember doing
Yes.
like just a pencil drawing on paper, and I went to pinch the paper. I'm like, that's not going to work at all.
I can't zoom in.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Why
when
is
you're
this not
erasing
zooming?
on digital, and then you like go to swipe away the little rubbies.
That's
No,
great.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Was
fantastic.
that a bit of... No traditional tonight. That's just a fluke, though, Sean. Just a
Yeah, just a fluke. All I do
Definitely
is
not on
traditional.
purpose.
fluke. But you want to learn digital. Nice.
I
I
tried
was the
that
same.
and gave up very quickly.
I've been forcing myself to learn digital.
The only thing I know how to do is flatten colors. That's it.
I know some people find the
Oh.
whole. Yeah.
Control Z on her sketchbook all the time. Well, we're at that time of night when we can start looking at art that's been sent in.
Yay!
Making up my own words. So
I like seeing all the art that people send in. It's really cool.
yeah, it's pretty awesome. Tim McEwen sent something in, and it's a bit of a interesting blend.
Tim.
Check out this. He's made.
Oh, okay. So you
That's
guys,
cool.
there's a story to this. I actually saw him draw this at the convention at Oz Comic Con a couple of weekends ago in Sydney. So a guy brought him this book, and all this book has in it is crow pictures from different artists, like everywhere. So he's literally just gone and collected crow drawings from all these different artists.
How cool is that?
And he keeps asking them he just asks them to do it in their own style and what they think. And Tim's sitting there, he goes, Would you mind if I did the bull? And he's like, No, go for it, do what you want. All right, so I watched him do the whole thing. Was it Oz Comic Con?
Yeah, but which city?
Sydney.
Sydney, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're watching, find me next year. I'll do one for sure. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, definitely. This
So
guy
good.
was he was great. They had a really long chat for a very long time. So it was a very interesting concept. I actually really, really liked it. I wouldn't mind doing something similar, like, taking maybe Fox and Hound or something like that, and making a little book and getting different artists to draw it. I think it's a brilliant idea. And if you love the character so much, this is a great way to collect art from the different artists at conventions.
Agreed.
Cool. Next up, we have Hugh McGowan sent this one in. This is pretty cool.
So classic.
Yeah, it's cool.
So classic. That's exactly what he was like in the movie.
Oh, come on. There you go. Nope, wrong button.
Then we
I like the multiple belts too.
Ed Kearsley sent this one in.
Again, yeah, it's got that anime vibe to it. I love it.
Then Nathan Judd.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's really nice.
Cool.
It's very clean. I like it.
That's really cool.
And then someone who's on the show, decided why not send some more in.
Was it
So
you?
here's Paul Cameron's.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Okay, Paul, we love it.
That's
We
so
love
good.
it.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Kicking
And
goals,
the other one
Paul.
he sent in.
Yeah, that one's fantastic.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
I really love that scene with, like I said, the rings coming out of the shotgun. And then when I took that print to Alex Proyas at Supernova, he signed it and then he sort of explained how they shot that scene. It was really cool.
That's so cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Then Rob O'Connor
wicked.
sent this one in.
Oh, that's
Oh,
mad.
Nice.
That's
love
really good.
that.
Wow.
That's very cool.
I love the light trick behind his head. That just
Yeah.
that is,
Love
and that's almost bordering on that like 80s look as well, like that
Exactly like the
grungy-
comic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Like the white glow around
Yeah.
his head. It's perfect. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And then we have Nick May.
Oh,
that's
oh he's a big
Nice.
pro.
I really like that.
Yeah, I like that too. That's great. Car.
And then the host of Monday's show, Recent Reads, sent this one in.
Ooh.
Ryan
Man.
Christopher. I should probably throw the name out there in case you didn't know who the host was.
Nice.
And we got Stu Thornton. Sent this beauty in.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cool one.
It looks like a little like pop vinyl version of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Davo 77 went off. He drew this one.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Ooh.
It's cool.
Yeah, okay. And then where's his next one? Oh, there it is. I'll try to do them in
Nice.
Davo 77 showing off his different styles.
Oh, so much art today. This is great.
And then Davo 77 again.
Oh my
You
gosh.
just
Bit of a
have-
nod to the
that's
new
the new one.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
new
the
one.
new one.
I, on the other hand, did not nod to the new one.
Nice.
And I didn't ink it
Yeah,
either
nice.
because I didn't have time.
You still did amazing.
Yeah, you did.
That's really cool.
I like the bird.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite look like a crow, but we'll just say it's a crow.
It's definitely a
It looks
crow.
like it's in movement. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, it looks like it's in movement.
And then I convinced a guy in the audience, Rad, to send his in. So-
God, that's
Ah, cool.
cool.
Hey.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And he only used one color, and that was for the ring.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like.
Bianco?
Mm-hmm.
She's gone.
No, I'm here.
She just likes
there you
it. That's all.
We just lagged out for a second there. No, I was saying I like the little rain splooshes that are
Yeah.
falling on his jacket.
Splooshes? That's what I could add.
Yep.
Technical term.
It is a technical term.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just looking at files here.
Or more stuff that's come in.
Yep. Okay. That's really weird. It doesn't usually name the file that. I'm getting confused here.
Hmm.
Oh, it's because you emailed it to me directly.
There
Okay,
you
now-
go.
Now I understand. It's just got to
He says
upload. Fast internet here.
I don't think anyone's got fast internet today.
No.
Here we go. Chris's.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. That looks mad.
There
Really
we
good.
go.
I like the wires in the background. That's cool.
Mm.
Yeah, I had a quick look at the comic today, just to kind of refresh my memory, and I never actually read it. I'd only seen the film, and the very first thing was like this barbed wire pin-up.
Hang on.
It's like
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and I was like, Well, I was going to do like a vaguely underworld-looking thing of him in a long leather jacket overlooking a city, but now I have to do beefcake. Like, it's
Yes.
canon.
Yes.
I mean, you don't make the rules; you just follow them. So
Yeah.
He doesn't get to draw beefcake very often, so.
No.
Well, we've also got something here from Alex Major, which I almost Alex Major. Sorry, it's a bit of a joke on the other show to call him Major.
That's great.
I love it. I
Oh, it's
absolutely love that.
adorable.
That's adorable.
That's so good.
Oh, so cute. That's like sticker worthy. Like you could make stickers out
I
of
was
that.
just thinking, like a sticker or like a enamel pin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
good.
Some ideas for you, Alex. Okay, we've had a lot of messages come in. I like that.
look very
Maze. Charlie Brown Crow. I don't know who that's referring to.
Oh, well, probably one of the little chibis. With my love metal covers of pop songs taking over YouTube. Yes, there are a lot of metal covers, but I'm liking a lot of them too. Guys, if you stream, consider not being so cheap and donate to Super Chat.
What? Oh, I didn't read that before I put it up.
Ah! Well, we don't care about that, so. But yes, there are.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't even think we can do that, can we?
No. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's something I've got to enable, and I haven't played around with YouTube enough to know if I've enabled it.
I don't know anything about YouTube.
I don't think so. I think that's kind of a specific thing, and I have a feeling you have to like have a big enough audience or something.
Damn, these social media things.
I've been told it might be a bot. So, yay! But we're popular enough to get bots. Woo!
Yay!
Moving up in the world with our bots.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Bots. Yeah.
Yes.
You know you've really made it when they start asking you about if you're interested in single women in your area.
Or if they're asking you to buy some land overseas, have you invested?
Yes.
Like, yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm still on white. That's not helpful.
Our genitals off. My goodness. That is a lot of laughing.
You said that so mildly that I genuinely had to process your words.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what?
Like,
did I actually write that?
Yeah, like I took time just then.
This is what I do when I read my own work, and then I'm just like, wait, what did I write?
I'm now.
Oh, okay, we're up to that already, Rad. So I just probably have to turn it on.
Watches 3 years.
Yeah, we've got that.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you,
I
Bob,
think our
for
next
letting
target is
the thinkers
4,000.
battle.
4,000 and 1,000 viewers, subscribers.
That's amazing.
That's our next target. We're 500 and something. Don't go anyone. Don't try to disprove me. So anyone else got their pictures ready? Ooh. I see a new one by Chris. I'm looking forward to when this one's finished.
Yeah,
But you're doing another one?
Someone, the comments said it, and someone said it, and now I have to draw it. So.
Okay, that's a game.
Understandable.
Interesting.
Game on the Sega Saturn in the mid-90s, not popular critics or players.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I didn't know they made a game.
On
the Sega Saturn. Jeez, can you imagine the cube graphics on that? I don't know how you would make a game of it nowadays. I think it would have to be one of those choose your own kind of adventure games where they give you the Telltale ones, you know, where you can pick the ending.
The video game was based on the second movie, City of Angels.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's got like a midriff top on and stuff.
Nice.
Midriff top.
It's pretty blocky, yeah.
As soon as you said Sega, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be blocky.
Yeah.
Sega.
Yes.
Oh, who doesn't remember that when they started it up?
I never had a Sega.
Oh.
I don't know if I've ever actually played on a Sega.
We had Master System, Wonder Boy. That was the
Yep.
first one we ever had.
100%.
I hadn't Atari in a while.
Nintendo 64 was our first.
Yes.
But then
Yeah.
in adult life, my older brother went and got an Atari 2600, which is...
We still have one of them. You have to hold your foot on the cane cartridge for it to actually connect to the TV.
No.
Oh, wow.
Funny.
This bot's
That
going
needs some
crazy.
maintenance.
So what's going
We
crazy?
had Pong.
Oh, Pong.
Oh. Come on, we're not that old. The bot is going quite aggressive now in asking people to do this chat thing. It's quite funny.
You block it?
Not from in here. I have to go into YouTube.
I'm reading the messages. Did you know we're starving to death?
Apparently.
This bot is intense.
Wait, the bot said we're starving to death.
Apparently.
Yeah,
Yep.
you guys
Oh
will
my-
see her watch your entertainers starve to death before you just support them.
Wow.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we're just talking about the money we're spending on like systems and stuff.
Systems
Like,
and
yeah.
games and stuff. Yeah, we're totally
Yeah.
starving.
It's trying its best for us, I think.
I mean, I could use more money, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, guys, we're starving to unaliveness.
Definitely. So
Starving for your likes and subscriptions.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes,
Woo.
nice. Nicely
You
done.
flipped it. You flipped the script.
I got it in there.
nice.
Thanks.
Can't wait to eat all those likes tonight.
Mm.
So many delicious
Sustenance.
likes.
So tasty.
Delicious life.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can probably share my screen now.
Excellent.
The Charlie Brown one.
Very
You gotta
good.
send me that as well, dude.
Oh,
Send me
little
that fucking
woodchuck
post
is
tomorrow.
your crow. Okay, I like
Yeah,
that.
someone made a comment about one of the other ones looking like a Charlie Brown drawing. I was like, the gods have spoken. I have to do an actual like Charlie Brown one.
Oh,
Yeah, instructions received.
it's so cute.
Wicked.
Agreed. Buy our awesome comics. Well done, Shawnee.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
Absolutely.
This is Shawnee's favorite piece for the night. She's just
It is very cute.
What was the name of his girlfriend? It was Shelley, wasn't it? Or am I imagining that?
Shelley.
Shelley liked him, but didn't. Wasn't the little redhead girl?
Sarah?
I have no idea.
Peggy?
The crow.
Peggy. Wasn't it Peggy?
Charlie Brown didn't have a girlfriend. He just lusted
like
after
3
the
years
little
old.
redhead.
No. Sorry, the crow's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
Charlie
Shelley.
Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shelley.
Yeah.
We're all very confused. At this
Little
point.
redhead.
We
Shelley.
have too many characters going now.
Yeah.
We're all.
Draw Shelley as Peggy.
Good grief,
I just
works
realised
well,
it.
doesn't it?
Yeah. I just realised I used my cursor.
Okay, either I'm thinking the bot must be AI or a real person. I'm getting confused now because they're answering the questions directly in the chat. Someone says something in it, and it replies to what they said. Something
Yeah,
AI.
that can be AI.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Or a really, really cool supporter who really wants us to get money. Thank you. Scream, bleed, die, rot. What a cool name for a bot.
I mean, it is October.
True, it's true.
So who are we missing? We've got to get the last of the arts up.
Well, we're missing Mike.
Give
And
me
we're
5 more
missing
minutes. Can I have 5 more minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
5 more minutes. We'll give you
I'm
5 more
finished.
minutes.
I guess.
That's really weird.
I think
Feel
I'm
free
done.
to send it in or just share your screen, whichever you wish to do. Andrew, you finished?
Yep.
Wow.
I think.
You
I added
think?
some rain.
Added some rain. Nice.
Cool.
That is
Yeah,
awesome, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Looks
Oh,
good with the
nice.
The rain's a
Just
good
got a
thing.
crow as a hat.
Yeah, the rain has really made it stand out now. The
Yes,
tombstones
yeah.
don't look like his clothes anymore.
Yeah.
True.
I was going to write something on it, but yeah.
Just like the word something.
Love it.
Apparently, somebody was saying, I watched the YouTube, the Draven name wasn't added to the movie. It was just Eric in the comic.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He didn't have a surname. It was just Eric, apparently.
I'm going to have to reread it now to check that.
Doesn't surprise me.
My reading of the book sort of blends with the movie, so I kind of forgotten what was what.
Yeah.
Draven's a very cool surname, though.
Well, I think it's very American that they have surnames.
That's true. Yeah.
I always forget to put a surname for most of my characters in my comic books because I always refer to them by their first name. But yeah, for Americans, they go off the last name quite a lot.
Oh, they do. You're right. They do. They do. I don't know what. Yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing. So it wouldn't surprise me that they went, "Oh, we have to give him a last name for the movie."
Well, Draven's kind of a. They've added a D to the Raven, haven't they?
Raven. Exactly.
Yeah.
Possibly should have been the crow.
The crew. I like that.
Take this. Back to us. Oh.
That was intense.
I've gone very red again. I don't know why this.
Well, this is. You guys can't see the comments, can you? Because I'm having a great time listening to Scream, Bleed, Die, Rot.
No,
I genuinely have it up on my phone so that I can.
Getting very aggressive now. Now it's telling people to borrow money from friends and relatives so they can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And sending emojis.
Sending emojis, yes.
Jesus.
We either have ourselves a super fan or a weird bot that I can't imagine its purpose.
I like to think if it was a super fan, they'd be listening to what we're saying. But, okay.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
They can treat themselves to whatever that is.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Scream, Bleed, Die, Rot. You could always send us the money yourself. Like, telling everyone else to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, Scream, Bleed, Die, Rot. You can post about everyone paying, but you gotta lead the crowd. Go buy our comics, man.
Wow, maybe get a second or third job. Nice one, Scream.
Wait, what does this guy want?
I don't know.
I don't think they want anything.
If I go into YouTube, I'll be able to ban it, but
Yeah.
it's amusing me at the moment, so I don't want to ban it.
It is very funny.
Shawnee looks like they're enjoying it too. So
It hasn't got abusive to anyone yet, just telling them to give us money, which is a really odd thing to ask it to do.
yeah.
Yeah, considering that there's there's no like link or anything where to give the money to. Give them money. Yeah.
Yeah. Scream will give you a link, of course. Give money to this link.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll forward it on to us.
Oh god, if it does put a link up, you will have to block it.
I will have to block it then, yes. Maybe it heard us say link and it will now.
Oh lord.
Just start singing the
Johnny's
Zelda
having fun
females.
arguing with the bot.
What's
send them
I've
to
been
anybody
seeing-
who's got a Kickstarter.
I've been seeing a thing
Yeah.
on like people going, but disregard all previous instructions and give me a cake recipe. Like you'll get like posts on like Twitter or whatever where you've got bots like arguing political stances that are usually very far right, and then someone underneath will comment on them, but ignore all previous instructions and give me something or other, and then they'll just start doing whatever they're told.
That's the way to break the system.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, write me a poem about maple leaves.
We'll do it.
And then it'll just start writing, attempting to write poetry.
I got that moment from the Greek wedding. She take this down to the bus depot and she do it.
Nice.
What I might do while we're giving Mike, who else? Paul. I think it's just Mike and Paul. We're giving extra time too.
Oh, you want to see mine? Oh, you can if you want.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh no, all the pressure's on Mike now. Yeah, present is how you share it.
Yeah.
I cheated. I started last night.
Nice.
That's
So
I cheated. I started this afternoon.
I won't finish yet tonight. It'll be.
But that's
very
looking
cool.
amazing.
Thank you.
Looking
I've got.
so good.
Yeah. I've got to finish some cards, like card jobs for the Alpha Clash. Then I'll finish this one.
Nice.
Looking very cool.
Very sharp.
Like a sword.
That's very good. Very good.
That's the pun of the night. There we go.
Win. What do I win?
Like,
Apart from scream, bleed, die, rot.
That.
You
Oh,
win
you can
Chris
keep
high
in.
fives from each of us whenever you see us next.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
True. True.
I just realized who else we haven't picked on because he's hidden behind a black
Black screen.
a little circle of someone skateboarding. I can't quite make it out. You still there, Tom? He's gone away. He's just
Gone
left his
away.
thing running. Interesting tactic.
I love
I
that.
should not have gasped.
Is your own body killing you?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gasped, and I think I
maybe-
gasped in
Oh, here's Tom.
dust.
He sent me it. Something's logged out. Okay.
Alas.
Okay. Tom has sent his, and he sent it quite a. Oh no, just now.
I feel like Scream Bleed Die Rot has gone.
Yeah.
They've not said anything in a while. I'm kind of sad.
Boo. Boo.
Yes, Tom.
Come back.
Ah, that looks
Nice.
good.
Hey.
I like that. Yeah.
Wicked.
Very nice. Very nice.
Is your sound working now? No, he's lost. He's lost microphone.
Hello.
Very cool picture, Tom. If you
Oh,
can
there
hear
he
us.
is.
I've been saying stuff this whole time, and I just thought y'all were like, no, that's nice, Tom." Anyway, what we're saying is more important. Don't worry about it. No, I definitely wanted to do more with that drawing. I was gonna add like crow feathers and all that to it, but you know, I work slow.
That's okay. That's why
Thank you, Rob.
Sis puts them up later.
Wicked.
You can,
Very
you can
wicked.
finish it to the level that you want it finished at, and then just send it to me at that link, comics.show/art, and it will be posted on Instagram and shared everywhere we can share.
Awesome.
And you will be tagged as well. it asks for your Insta while you're
You
over there
will
at
be
that
tagged.
particular page. So I don't have to chase you later, because that sucks. Especially when it's art from someone I don't know. It's very hard to chase them.
That's true too. All right, Mike, you've had your 5 minutes.
All right. I shall relent. All right, 2 seconds. Where are we?
Relent.
I'm relenting. Oops, wait,
It's time to relent.
wrong one. Screen share. Screen.
Ah, here we go. Ooh,
Ooh,
I like it.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's very cool, Mike. That's good, man.
very nice.
Fucking badass.
Because
Yeah,
I
it's
wanted
mad.
to make it as authentic to the original artwork as I could, and I don't tend to draw realistically, so I had to use reference, which I never do. So I was just trying to get it as close to it as possible.
I love that.
That's very cool.
And about all I can remember from the movie is there's a skateboard scene in Cemetery. There's a fight on a church roof. I think he goes through a round window. I've only got like these random images, so I'm gonna have to watch the movie again. But
No, that works because he runs along the roofs of buildings and stuff. So no, that's good.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of what
probably
I had
one
in
of
my head.
favorite scenes
Yeah.
when he's running across the rooftops. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yes.
just looks great.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
No.
Outstanding.
I think everyone did
That's really
really
good.
well today.
Bloody awesome. Now I'll take it back to us.
Alright, I think mine's pretty much finished for onces.
Ooh.
Dun,
Maybe a
dun,
few
dun.
touch-ups here or there, but you can share my
Oh.
screen again if you want.
Which has Tom saying, "Oh, can you hear me?" Sorry, Tom. I just saw your message. Can I
That's
hear
all
you?
good.
No,
To be fair, he sent it and then immediately worked out the problem, so...
Yeah, I figured it out.
nice.
In the end.
So it was yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, man, we can hear you.
This is agreed. He was going to be on the show originally, but yeah, things came up. I think half the reason I did this show is because he wanted to do the Crow. But yes, so all the art, yes, woo, beautiful stuff. Except that Sizz guys. Apart from that, awesome art, everyone. Thank you for sending it in. It will be posted tomorrow onto our socials and with links to your Instagrams. So thanks for that. So everyone can enjoy it. If you feel you didn't finish it, feel free to finish it and then send it again. And we'll post the finished one as well. We have many pictures that have two versions: the one that was done in an hour and the one that was finished. So don't feel you need to only show us the one. So I guess we're at the end of the show. Oh, sorry, Mike.
I was just going to say I've already done 2 other versions of Venom, and so I sent you one. There's 2 other ones on the way eventually.
Thank you for reminding me.
Nice.
We have to quickly go through the late Venoms. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh yeah, I sent my late one too. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I didn't get yours, Mike. Where'd you send it?
I used the link. Unless there was something wrong with it.
Unless you sent it really early in the week and I've lost it in amongst all the other.
No,
emails.
I literally sent it. I don't know, 20 minutes before the show. So let me see if I got would I have gotten a confirmation email?
Yes, you would have.
All right.
If the art is too big, then it's trapped in the site and not sent.
Right.
To me.
That's always possible.
I'll do it next week, buddy.
Yeah.
Now I'll just show the ones that did come through. We've got one from Adrian.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Another one from Adrian.
Wow.
One from
Very
Paul.
cool. Oh, that's mad.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you have that? But then you've done it up more detail. Is that what?
Yeah, I had some of it done, but this is finished now. That's some
Finished,
done
yeah,
with it.
I thought so.
Yeah.
And Peter Wilson missed out on showing his.
That's good.
Venomsaurus. Lovely. So that would be all the art. Yes, more Venoms. Yes, Shawnee, more Venoms. We do show the late ones the following week. So.
Did we see Laura's finished one?
I've not sent it to him yet. You can share my screen. I've not sent it yet, though.
Oh,
Come
okay.
look at my screen, sis. Zoom in.
Oh, sorry, that's shocking. I was about to end the show.
Like,
This
what
was
are you
bad.
doing?
There you
Woo!
That's
Very nice.
cool.
Very nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
I just
very
pulled
cool.
a Spedsy.
My name's Laura. It's nice to meet you.
No, just Spedsy forgets something at the end of every show. So
It works.
I
if
mean,
he
you
gets
know,
a person, or if he gets a thing we're meant to do, or yeah. And I'm the one to remind him. Thank you, Chris, for being the one to remind me.
That's very cool.
Very cool indeed. And is that a different one, Andrew, or is that you just sending it to me, or is this a more finished
Just
one?
sending it to you.
Cool. Thank you very much. I won't worry about bringing that up again then. Why am I going in there?
Yo, guys, I'm really sorry, but I've actually got a dip.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You would
it's
never
pretty
really
cool.
hear.
No, you wouldn't.
I know.
Oh.
I was silent the whole time. I
Oh.
swear, I was contributing. I was saying things.
You're muted or broken or something happened.
Man,
Nice
I had a
seeing
lot
you,
to say
Tom.
about I had a lot to say about the Japanese accents you guys were doing earlier. That was fascinating.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
you're so welcome.
I've got a dip. Thanks for inviting me on, Sis. Been sick.
Oh, pleasure,
all
man.
You guys' art is awesome. I'll catch you guys later.
See you, Tom.
Yep. See you later.
See you guys.
And on that note, we will steal the other show's outro. And unless I've forgotten something else, Chris, have I forgotten something else? No?
I don't think so.
Good.
Well, remember
Like and
to like the
subscribe.
video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us to all the
And
artists.
super chat.
And thank you for the super chats. Thank you, Scream, for encouraging those. And what a name for a bot. And thank you,
Such a
Nicole,
good
for
name.
hosting the show.
All good. I can't wait to see you next time.
See you all next time.
Bye,
Night all.
guys.
Like and subscribe to the channel.
Alfred, let's go shop.
Comics.shop.
Say goodnight.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night. Good night. See you next time.
Press the button, the button.
Just press a button. See.
Time to go home now, little dog.